I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest.
They call CM Punk's promo the pipe bomb because instead of doing a traditional wrestling promo, CM Punk starts saying all this stuff that you don't say on television.
Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
It's the only time in my adult life that anybody's called me on the phone and been like, hey, I just was watching Raw. You should look at this.
I am the best wrestler in the world.
That promo is an entire WWE career of frustration being just let out.
I've been the best ever since day one when I walked into this company, and I've been vilified and hated since that day because Paul Heyman saw something in me that nobody else wanted to admit. That's right, I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
It blurred the lines of reality.
For almost 6 years, I have proved to everybody in the world that I am the best on this microphone, in that ring, even at commentary. Nobody can touch me.
He doesn't really care about what he says. The short-term blowback will be worth the long-term goal that he has.
I'm not on your lovely little collector cups. I'm not on the cover of the program. I'm barely promoted. I don't get to be in movies. I'm certainly not on any crappy show on the USA Network.
We still talk about it as one of the greatest promos of all time.
Let me tell you a personal story, all right? Here we do this whole bully campaign.
He felt like he had some more to say. They cut his mic off, right?
You want to extinguish this voice? I'm the best thing you got.
I think everybody who's ever worked here on any level has felt the frustration, and you know, it was almost the start of a revolution.
I'm the best in the world.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes tonight at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.